To Fabregas, surely now, Spain have won the World Cup for the first time in history. The World Cup has been won by Spain.
Iniesta, and Piqué is onside here. It's Piqué! Oh, that was reminiscent of the goal he actually scored. Iniesta. Capdevila. Still Capdevila. Kufo. Brilliant opportunity here for De Diok, who's lost it. De Diok still. Swiss have scored! Gelson Fernandez with a priceless goal. And for all their domination of this football match, the European champions, Spain, are a goal down. Route 1 football by the Swiss. Iniesta drags it back. Shot by Villa is easily fielded. Xavi with a corner kick. Header is by Sergio Ramos. Here's the goal. He says says play on. Xavi. Iniesta! That little bit of energy brought to the team by Fernando Torres. Almost brought Villa now. And towards Torres. Torres for Spain. Busquets. And it's Xavi Alonso. Xavi Alonso again. Xavi Alonso, the closest Spain have come. Sergio Ramos, just wide. Navas set sight for goal. Gave that ball a terrific whack, but the goalkeeper.
There's a few options in the middle here. If Villa can find it in for Torres. Not quite able to turn it goalward with any real... But again here from the Spanish, it's a shot in the end from David Villa! Oh my word, how close was that? Very nearly the opening goal of the game. David Villa from a long, long way out, testing the Honduran nerves there, and still Spain. Plenty still in the middle for him to aim for. Here it comes! Oh, it's put over the crossbar by Sergio Ramos. On that far flank. Xavi's joined the middle, Villa! Well wide in the end. Villa again is eager to get up there in support, but Villa with wonderful footwork has beaten two, and a wonderful goal! Absolutely brilliant! Individual magic from David Villa has finally got Spain up and running. It's a moment to savour. Absolutely sensational from David Villa here. Threatening to make a late run into the penalty area here. Goes for Ramos, who pushed the defender out of the way. So it, even had it gone in, wouldn't have counted, but Sergio Ramos just losing too much muscle here on Meno Figueroa. Attacking role that he loves to get up and provide, and head it down and over by Fernando Torres. Well, you'd have to say the best chance that Torres has had so far. Villa wants it deep, and will get it deep. Villa! It's a second! Spanish eyes are smiling now, and David Villa with a second World Cup goal and a second of the night has surely put them in a position. And here they come again. Sergio Ramos with a wonderful effort, blasted in. And in pursuit of a third goal, Navas, penalty. David Villa, oh, he's put it wide! Would you believe it? The goalkeeper went the wrong way. Behind the defence at the back edge of that penalty area. Torres with a header, but he's put it over. Certainly not his easiest chance of the World Cup final. Nicely run over. Jean Beaujazor to send it back in, and a real chance. Marc Gonzalez to Arthur for Xabi Alonso, and here's Torres, the goalkeeper. Villa from a long way out. David Villa. What a goal from David Villa. Top of the world for Spain. He becomes their leading goal scorer in World Cup finals. But Claudio Bravo in the Chile goal has got a lot of questions to answer. Here's Beaujazor at the other end. Oh, the deflection has just taken it wide. Villa. Torres has gone down on the edge of the penalty area. Iniesta. Oh, delightful. Absolutely delightful. Sweet as candy from Andres Iniesta. Spain unpicking them. And when the seams came loose, Iniesta sliced it in. The referee has a... Sanchez. Mir again. Looking for a way to goal and has found it. Chile are back. And it is the super sub. Iker Casillas beaten there, I think, by deflection. But he seemed to be stranded as Rodrigo Mia's shot came in. Fabregas shipping it into Villa. Well, he was trying something, but he missed it. Living up to the feeling of it there. Here comes Villa again. And again, it's great defending. Isla this time.
Well, we can tell you that Spain are unchanged. When Xabi Alonso left Liverpool, someone switched off the Anfield lights. He's been equally important to the Spanish here. They'll be grateful his sprained ankle has healed enough for him to play, though the inflammation hasn't completely gone down. I'm told it's the first time Torres has felt Fernando Torres. And that's the first effort of the game. Pushed away by Eduardo, who's having a fine tournament. Villa looking to roll in off the line. Goes for goal, and this middle, Iniesta's further across, he'll go for goal here, and again Eduardo blocks.
Well, he's almost unplayable, and talk about Ronaldo.
Well made on the edge of the penalty area, plenty of red shirts back in there. This was looking for the 6'3" striker.
Right, Ronaldo's sort of saying get across the defender, but...
Against the Bosnia to get here, Quadrado, oh, that's a good effort. And the short tap corner into Torres on the spin.
Just almost caught Portugal there.
Morelos. Thiago with half a chance, climbed up by Casillas, he's got work to do there. Almeida was the big centre forward closing in on him. And the referee allowed the physical challenge on the goalkeeper. It's Brazil on their right, Costa backing off. It was Villa with that cross shot.
Yeah.
Cristiano Ronaldo. It wobbled, the keeper parried it, but only just.
Never ever looked happy, did he, Casillas?
Here, somehow the keeper Casillas has come a long way. He saw the danger quicker than his defenders did.
Yeah, he did. He had a good starting position.
This was caught. Iniesta. Torres perhaps didn't know that Carvalho was so close as he turned into trouble.
No, he didn't. He didn't have a clue.
Here they come again, though. Villa. Shaping to shoot. Oh, and it was curling and curling. I thought for a minute he might have got a fingertip to it, but it was just wide. Good strength there. He's left PK behind him. Ronaldo was making the run in the middle, and it's deflected away for a corner kick. Puyol got across inside the 6-yard area. It was very nearly an own goal.
Oh, I think Casillas thinks this is in, Jonathan.
And he rushed forward, but it's Ramos with the crossing. Look at Llorente! Splendid save, but it was a big chance for the substitute.
Should have scored. Should have absolutely buried it.
Tight in there, comes back to him. Villa's in a little bit of space if they can work the ball to David Villa! Again, Eduardo saves, but not in the second time of asking! And Spain's talismanic striker gets another. David Villa, Spain 1, Portugal 0.
Well, it's the interchange of passes in the penalty area that makes this goal. This is the first time playing that way that Spain have actually cut the Portuguese open.
Villa's still in the middle, Llorente there with him, Sergio Ramos. Ooh, and it's just squeezed away by Eduardo.
It almost ran over his hands, didn't it? In the end, he's done really well. It's the first time he's done...
4 minutes to go, looks for Llorente. again, he can't make it count with the header.
He's a little bit more unfortunate this time now because it wasn't a ball that he could bring down.
And Spain are in the quarterfinals. They'll go to Johannesburg to play Paraguay. And it's David Villa, yet again, who's done it for them. Thanks, Gary. Good evening, everyone. From a chilly but dry Ellis Park, a place of history. It was here where President Nelson Mandela gave the poem Invictus 15 years ago. So tight they were against Italy in their opening game. When the Italians made substitutions and moved the centre-halves around, they started to create. Spain on his toes, the goalkeeper, Xavi Alonso with the cross. Just glanced away, I think it came off De Silva, but no, it's a goal kick given. Ramos had a little inquiry towards the this year, 15 in 17 matches, but they're on the attack here with Santana. It's the first shot of the game to test Casillas. Santana just cross loop, and Torres made contact. VR chose to punch. Xavi Alonso, I think he was trying to spoon Alcaraz forward, scored against Italy. They look for him, he's free! Oh, that's a big chance. Piqué opens up a little bit of space to Capdevila. Through there to Xavi! Wonderful effort! Wonderful effort.
Superb improvisation. He touches loose, he pops up in the air, but he spins himself around.
They bring the fullback Morel in. Santana's on the edge of the box, they look for him. Great run, lovely ball, unlucky.
Super ball. Good move from Paraguay. They haven't ventured, thrown too many players forward.
And Brazil. They look for... Nelson Valdez, he's offside, he's offside. The cross was aimed originally at Cardoso.
I'm not sure when that ball was played, no, Jonathan, whether he's off. Maybe Cardoso.
And Alcaraz, the centre-backs, say very, very deep, but Cardoso came in, and that's a penalty, I think. And it's a yellow card for Pete. Save! He hit it with more dynamism this time, but Casillas read well. And Spain are off the hook. What you just haven't seen is Caceres put. This is Villa chasing off into the penalty. Alcaraz is there, penalty Spain! Oh. The first moment Villa's got away, and he's won a penalty. It's Alonso, and the keeper save! It comes out to Fabregas! It goes the goalkeeper with a challenge, but may well it's still Fabregas. Spain wants another penalty. Paraguay are relieved. Iniesta. Spain look more lively now. Iniesta went to bend it. Theatrical save, but Justo two in the middle. Pulls it back. Iniesta. He spooned it over the bar, and his vision may have been impaired. Jan on his toes. Xavi's free kick. He's bending and bending. He saw it out. Fabregas trying to burrow his way through. Santana's clearance blocked. Comes away to Xavi. Not far wide.
Everyone's looking at the bench. Who's it going to be? Great snapshot, Sabi.
It's a lovely touch off by Xavi. Iniesta. Iniesta still. Plays it into Pedro! Off the post! David Villa! Off the post! Off the post! And in! A freakish finish by a wonderful, wonderful player. And Spain, who have looked so lacklustre at times, finally have the breakthrough with 8 minutes to go. And who scores the goal? Barrios off after it. Will stun the goalkeeper's hands. Roque Santa Cruz. Brilliant second save by Casillas. The captain could have seen Spain through there to the semis. Finding Villa. David Villa to finish things and can't.
Great play from Pedro.
Spain are into their first World Cup semi-finals because of that man. David Villa, whose goals have propelled them into...
Thanks, Gary, and welcome to Durban, the beachfront city by the Indian Ocean that's normally the epitome of South African surfing cool, but that for the last few days has been thrown into a frenzy about this match. And that's not just the German and Spanish supporters arriving back here, but the locals too. An all-European final, the first all-European World Cup final outside of Europe. The Dutch are waiting, the world is watching. Pedro, very much involved, looking for Villa. Neuer just got there in time. Work back to Iniesta, who's drilled it in. It's over the top from Puyol. It was a real chance.
Free header, great play as well by Spain. You talk about keeping the ball, but they kept it brilliantly until it could be delivered.
It's gone off on one of those breaks from the back, and he's gone for goal.
Well, I think he went for goal because he decided nobody else was in there. It was a really good move by Spain.
Xabi Alonso, gone for goal, and Manuel Neuer knew that it was going wide the minute it left the former Liverpool midfielder's boot. Can hit them from range, of course. Tarkowski got a shooting chance here, and he's taken it, and it's a good save from Casillas. Needed to be turned round. This is Pedro. When's he going to deliver? Here's closer. Plays it through for Ozil. He's gone down. The referee's not interested. The Germany bench is really big incident. And that's Pedro. Now where? Keeps on going. Xabi Alonso wide.
That's a brilliant run by Pedro. 2, maybe 3 occasions. It looks as though he's run out of space. And
a bit of momentum lost. Xavi tries to step on the gas again. It's Pedro! How many shots have just crept wide? This is Sergio Ramos. Laid off by Xavi for Xabi Alonso! Getting closer.
yeah, he is. And Neuer as well. Neuer thinks this is in at one stage because he's pulling.
Xabi Alonso to Iniesta. Spain are coming through, but that's just missed David Villa, who was sliding in. Xavi. Villa stayed outside to shoot. Neuer wasn't totally sure it was going wide, but wide it went.
Yeah, you could just see the body shape.
Iniesta was caught. It's Capdevia's pull back. Xabi Alonso to tee up Pedro. Neuer's kept it out. Pedro tried to get it again. Looking for Sergio Ramos, who's gone down. It's gone behind for a goal kick, that's all. Great burst from the right by Sergio Ramos, and Podolski went with him.
Well, Podolski did.
Playmaker Mesut Ozil finding Podolski. Closer leaves it. Toni Kroos's shot parried away by Casillas. He's hardly had a touch since coming on. Xavi's corner. Puyol with a flying leap. Carlos Puyol scores for Spain. And after all the passing and moving, it's one ball into the box and a header planted into the net.
Well, the way that Carlos Puyol
To win it, it's Pedro. He's got Fernando Torres with him, and Pedro should have played him in.
I was trying to say.
This is Torres. Looks as though he wants to do it all by himself, but he couldn't get away from Friedrich. Corner will have to do. Sergio Ramos stretches everything to keep it in. Germany are out. Spain are going through to Sunday's World Cup final. There will be new world champions this year. It's Spain
Howard Webb has the ball. Let the fun begin. It is the showcase of the game. It is the 19th FIFA World Cup final. And once again we have an all-European clash for the 8th time. 4 years ago it was France and Italy. Now it is very much the Netherlands and Spain. In Johannesburg, the city of gold. Let's have a look then at the team news. The Netherlands are back to what they consider their first team, Gregory van der Wiel. The World Cup finals of 2010 have come to the boil with the final back. They're so adept at doing that. Xavi will hoist it over towards Villa, and sharply Stekelenburg advances and grabs the ball. Now they look for a lead of their own, and the header is good, and the first save of the match is made, and a brilliant save it was from Stekelenburg as well, as Spain goes so close through Seb, who can't believe he hasn't got the first goal of this World Cup final. Oh, and a mistake by Busquets enables Kuyt to get a shot through, but it's directly at Casillas. To Sergio Ramos, he'll make inroads here. Ramos will surely go for goal, and good defending by Heitinga, who manages to keep it away. But in these hits of the match, it is Sergio Ramos who's made the biggest impact. not second time. Now it's Xabi Alonso, they're queuing up here, side netting. Cheering at the other end of the ground, they thought Villa had his 6th of the World Cup, not so. Strung across the 18-yard line to try and prevent a goal coming in, and Sneijder tried to catch Casillas unawares. Casillas hangs on. Great. There'll be a lot of dashing hither and thither. It will be long deliveries. That really was free of tension. This one's full of it, but maybe here Van Persie will come in as Casillas leaps and grabs the ball. Maybe Pedro can light up the occasion here. It is Pedro! And he drags the shot wide. The man who scored in 6 different competitions for Barcelona in the last calendar year. Half which is not yet finished. It's Robben now, fencing for position, and Casillas makes his first save of the match in added time in the first half. Typical Robben. Remember, he scored a goal in very similar fashion. And in it goes for Puyol's header, and it just dropped behind Capdevila rushing in. Teenager for insubordination. They've taken him on again. He's got a ball in here. Casillas didn't appear too sure about that one as it fizzed through the 6-yard area. Robben gets the shot away. Casillas this time able to make the stop. There's a move going here, certainly. Oh, but Pedro tries to play the ball back. And Sergio Ramos, and it is Xavi, and it's over the top. It was a big dipper, which didn't dip enough. Defending against the Netherlands, a chance here for Van Persie, who puts the header over the top. For certain. This one's through the middle, it is Arjen Robben! Is this the moment for the Netherlands? Casillas saves Spain. Robben holds his head in his hands and can't believe he is not now accepting the glory. How many times has Iker Casillas the same? Navas now, edge of the 18-yard area, Navas across. Oh, and there might be a chance for Villa here. How did that not go in? On any other night in this World Cup in South Africa, David Villa to Navas, onside. The ball in is good for Villa. The shot is... He'll only smile when Spain score, like now. Should have been. Should have been for Sergio Ramos. It was almost identical to the situation from which Carlos Puyol won it, with the opportunity to play Robben in. Oh, and Robben, was he pulled back? And for the second time on the night, Arjen Robben is infuriated for 0-0, and we have 30 more minutes to play. So 30 minutes to go. Netherlands 0, Spain 0. But when they win it, there's the opportunity to break and to slip Fabregas in. It is Cesc Fabregas, and just as Robben was foiled at this end of the field earlier by Casillas, comes Jesus Navas. Jesus Navas goes for goal! Oh, the crowd around the stadium really thought that had gone in. Stecklenburg smiled. All these players are thinking of his glory, and it is Fabregas who is close to it. Super little run. Iniesta's in the middle all alone. If Fernando Torres can find him, it's stabbed away uncomfortably to Fabregas. Surely now, Spain have won the World Cup for the first time in history. Andres Iniesta has broken Dutch hearts with the goal on 116 minutes that promises to say Viva España for the first time ever. Final whistle. There it is. Spain are world champions 2010. History is created in Soccer City. At the 13th attempt, they have finally done it. The World Cup has been won by Spain.